Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. It is meal prep time. So, what you see here is chicken thighs, 3 of them, and we're going to season these bad boys up. This is just some spice mix I've pulled together. It's just a mixture of a lot of stuff. So, this is what I'm going to use to season with. And I did marinate these for about maybe an hour. So, let's get going with season these bad boys up, because I don't know about you guys, I like my meat to be well seasoned. Now, with that being said, I don't go totally crazy where you can't really get the flavor, you know what I'm saying, of the meat, but I don't want my meat to taste like I'm biting into raw meat, if that makes sense. So it's a balance. So let's get them seasoned up on all sides, and we're going to get these into the oven so they can cook. And spoiler alert, I did cook my rice mixture. And honestly, when I cooked it, I forgot to add the rice. So it's actually just nothing but cauliflowers and a bunch of vegetables. And I'll show that to you guys. But we're going to get this into the oven so that we can keep this moving right along. Alrighty, right here is my cauliflower mix, which does not have any rice whatsoever. So now we're going to go ahead and shift over to our ground beef. Okay, we're going to keep this moving right along. The pan should be hot enough now for me to get this ground beef in to start cooking. And I'm going to just kind of break it apart. And get the rest of it in here. Okay. Now that it's broken apart, we wash my hands really quickly. Now I'm going to go in and get it broken apart a lot more so that it can start cooking evenly. Okay. So I'm going to just let it cook and do its thing. Okay, this is just about done because the pan was really, really hot. So I'm just stirring it around and letting it cook and do its thing. Okay, this looks pretty well done. Oops, splattering it everywhere. So I'm trying to get you guys so you can see. I'm going to add in my spices. And get it nice and combined. And this is basically it for my ground beef. And I just have to wait for it to cool and get it put away. So that's it, and on to the next. Okay, here is our next meal prep. What I've done here in this bowl, I have some of this protein powder mixed with this one. So the first one was vanilla. This one is the pancake batter ghost. And mind you, this one right here, this ghost one here is the one I didn't mix with regular pancake mix. So, and I've already have it in the bowl, and in here also is a pinch of salt and some baking powder. So I'm going to try to get everything nice and combined like this. And I'm doing it kind of gently because with protein powder, for some reason, it really flies everywhere. So I'm gently incorporating everything. Okay, like so. I just want to make sure everything is nice and combined. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, so I have 2 eggs, some of my protein shake, the vanilla. I have in this cup sitting here about, I'm going to say 20 grams of butter, and we have some egg whites. So we're just going to get started combining everything. First, what I'm going to put in is the eggs. And I'm going to give it a little bit of a stir right here like this. And I'm going to add in a little bit of the liquid. Okay, here we go, like that, getting it nice and combined. So in here is the protein shake and a little, about a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to give it more of a, kind of a cultured kind of feel to it. So I'm just going to continue to stir. Okay. And I'm going to come in with some egg whites, like so. Then I'm pouring in the butter, like that. Okay, and we're going to get it nice and combined. And depending on how thick it is, I will add more liquid. So yeah, it's going to need it. So I'm going to add the rest of this. And I have some more sitting here. And I'm going to add this, like that. Now, let's get it all worked in and combined. Now, to be fair, this is my first time making something like this with the protein powders, and it's actually my very first experience with this one here. So we're gonna see how things turn out, and hopefully it turns out pretty good. So let's keep doing this. get into this batter consistency. All right. And I think I may add just a little bit more liquid. And keep on combining. Okay. Okay, let me go and grease up my pan. Okay, I have my pan right here. So let's pray this concoction turns out right. What I'm hoping for is to have something for my breakfast, because I've been eating my egg dish quite a bit. I think it's been like 2 weeks or more. So I want to change it up before I get totally tired of it, because it's so delicious. So this would be something like, more be like a coffee cake, you know, that I can have. Let's get this in here. Get it. And this has more of what I would call a brownie consistency than a cake consistency. So there's that. Okay. Okay, so let me just get everything kind of smooth out like this. Make it look a little bit more even here, like so. And I think this might be good. Let me try to get some of this off the spatula here. That. And I think this is ready now to go into the oven. So we're going to get this into the oven and let it cook again. Hopefully it comes out pretty good. So I'll check back in once it's done. Here is the final product. It came out really nice. So this is going to conclude my meal prep. This here will be used in place of my egg dish. Like I was having my egg dish in the morning, so I will be having this in the mornings. And depending on how I slice it, it will either be 25 or 32 grams of protein. So I'll get that figured out a little later, but for now, I'm going to wrap it up and see you guys next week.